Good morning, guys. Another rainy, gray, crummy day out, so I thought this is the perfect opportunity to delve into our fourth video that we did, a case of unsolved murder, and we're going to reverse the spirit box sessions and see what messages we get from the dead. I'm getting enough new information from these guys, just questions that I have from reading through the new reversed messages. I've got 9 questions, so when I get a dozen or so questions, we will do a new spirit box session and ask them things like, was Jerry Roy gay? Was he making advances on Jack? Is that the true story? Because, you know, it said in the previous video, Tommy Knocker, he was jealous. Well, I didn't know what a Tommy Knocker was, but look it up. You'll see. Why would the spirits give us these messages? We know it's not the spirit box giving us these messages because we're reversing the audio. So, and quite clearly we hear names like Jerry Roy, Jack, Carol, Gary. It's crazy stuff. Come on, let's do this. I suggest you guys go back and watch An Unfinished Tale of Murder Part 4, which is the one we took a closer look at Donald Kelly, and was this the kind of cold-blooded killer who would just walk up to 2 people and shoot them point-blank range in the head. And I determined at the end of looking at all the evidence and what the hostages had said, because there was multiple times when he broke out of prison he took hostages, they gave examples that he was a bad dude, no doubt about it, but he wasn't crazy. He fed the hostages. He loosened bonds. One gentleman asked him to not steal his car because his work tools were in there, and Donald Kelly went out to the car, took the tools out, and left them for the guy before he stole the car. So it's not like he was completely off his rocker and just an insane psychopath. But I'm betting that when we reverse these messages, we have not heard his name yet in any of these. I bet you we're going to hear it and we are going to get more pertinent information. Let's jump into this. Donald Kelly, did you pull the trigger in the murders of Carol and Jack? Okay, guys, I swore I was not going to stop this and interject. There is nothing that is going to blow my mind enough. And there's something that absolutely freaking blew my mind. The message was, sorry, solve this. This man needs release. Okay, and so I'm like, he's already dead. How can he need release? Does he need release from, you know, the standpoint of his soul is burdened by this? That's the only thing I can think of. I don't know. But here's the part that made me stop to interject. It's freaking funny. We just can't. It actually says we're talking backwards. We reversed the audio and it says we're talking backwards. I don't even know where to go from there. What else are they going to say? Like, I'm sitting here in anticipation. Before I actually reverse the first clip, guys, I'm sitting here excited going, geez, I don't know what they're going to tell me, but I have no doubts that it's going to make sense. I'm not sitting here thinking, geez, I hope I can make something out of this so we get a video. No, there is none of that, because I know without a doubt, 100% certainty, they're going to tell us the story forwards and backwards. We're getting the same story. And I'm like, what are they going to tell me? And I'm excited to hear it. This is what I'm feeling as I'm sitting here, guys. And then they say we're talking backwards. In the last video, the spirits told us, witness, circle it. This next section seems to be a message from a witness. Am I wrong in my earlier supposition that the police found the bodies and there really was no call in, there was no tip? The message says, didn't help. I seen it. Barged in. Walked by, murder. Sounds like if there was a witness, they're now dead, and they're giving us reversed spirit box messages. How the heck am I supposed to find that person? It definitely sounds like there was a witness, if we can believe any of this. If you didn't shoot Jack and Carol, who did? Donald Kelly, did you shoot Cloud 2? Man, it's like they're speaking to us. Damn it, why? Your dad beat you. It's as clear as... Your dad beat you. Killed. Do you mind? Go easy. Tip. Is he lying? Yes. There's something missing. That stuff was as clear as could be. So, and I don't know why or how I know this, but your dad beat you is referring to Carol. And we're going to ask about that. I'm making a list. I'm adding to my questions as we go here. Call was based. And it just ends. I'm like, call was based on what? You know? Are they going to tell us who made the call? No, they don't. And I thought, am I hearing this wrong? And I went back and I listened for 15 minutes. I broke those words down into tiny little sections. I replayed them. I put some filters on them. My call was based. And that's it. And then they go on to the next thing. Made decision to hide a male. Rich cat. Yeah, I just had a thought about this rich cat. There are mafia ties or purported mafia ties in this case. Is that the rich cat that the police decided to help? Decision was made to hide a male. Rich cat. Oh my god, that makes frickin' sense. I know more about this than I can even tell you guys about who this is. And it's just like in the movies, man. He's kissing the ring of higher-ups that come to visit him in town. I have witnesses telling me these stories. He was mafia. It makes sense. And yes, it seems like I'm clutching at straws because I'm trying to piece a story together 50 years after the fact, guys. The fact is, there are words in reverse that are making sense. Names. It's real. What information was stolen from the courthouse that was going to affect you getting a fair trial? Oh, full body shivers, guys. Before I analyzed this last little section, I was sitting here telling myself, you need to go get these case files. I don't know anything about that, guys. I'm not a crime reporter. I don't solve murder mysteries from 50 years ago. I don't even know how to go about this, but I need those case files. And I'm sitting here thinking, this is what you have to do, Gary. It's the next step. And then I analyze this final section, and it says, the body is here, son. Okay, great. That's, hey, they're talking to us, but that means nothing. The next part is the most important information that we have received. I don't know if there is a Report 97. If there is no denying what is going on here, and that is that we are receiving messages from the dead because it says, important, retrieve Report 97. Fold in half. Half. Look at the words she says. States the truth.